Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday, December 17th, 2025 meeting of Youngstown City Council. Members of council, does everyone have their agenda? All right, Councilman Ray, are you ready to begin the caucus?
Yes, Mr. President.
Under communications, item number 1.
Receive and file.
Oh, hang on 1 second. We're good? Okay, we're good to, so 1 is receive and file. Number 2,
Receive and file.
3,
Receive and file.
4,
Receive and file.
5,
Receive and file.
6,
Receive and file.
7,
Permission granted.
8,
Permission granted.
9.
Permission granted.
All right, we have 3 speakers tonight. For any of you who have not spoken before, there's a microphone right back by the short wall there. So that's where you'll go to speak. You'll have 3 minutes to address the members of council. I'll let you know when you have 1 minute and 30 seconds left with your 3 minutes. Our first speaker tonight is Corey Yoakum. So Corey's topic is the light at the intersection of Market Street and Auburndale proposed to be removed. And Corey, if you could just touch the speaking button on the microphone, there you go. All right, so you'll have 3 minutes. Go ahead.
All right, thank you so much. Once again, my name is Corey Yoakum. I am the principal at the Academy for Urban Scholars, and we are thankful that you guys are allowing us to speak today regarding that traffic light on Market Street in Auburndale. Market Street is a 5-lane highway, and that is the one way that my scholars are able to get from one side of the road to the other. So it is critical for scholar safety. Instead of listening to me talk for the next 2 minutes and 50 seconds, I would like to allot my time to a couple of scholars who have some prepared remarks.
Good evening, Council President and members of City Council. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to speak today. My name is Sebastian Parnaby, and I am a graduating senior at the Academy for Urban Scholars High School on the south side of Youngstown. AUS operates in 4 cities across Ohio and supports scholars who are focused on academic success, career readiness, and building strong futures. Founded in 2013, the Youngstown campus has graduated countless scholars who are now productive members of our society. AUS is more than a school, it is a place where opportunity is restored and futures are built. Every school day, we cross the intersection directly in front of our building. Even with the traffic light in place, the intersection is dangerous. Cars frequently run the red lights and yellow lights and ignore pedestrians who are clearly crossing. I've personally had multiple close calls where vehicles came inches from hitting me and other scholars. Drivers are often moving fast, distracted by cell phones, or simply not paying attention. The traffic light is not an inconvenience, it is a necessary safety measure. Removing the light would not in any way improve safety, it would only make an already dangerous situation far worse for scholars, staff, and families who use the intersection every single day.
Good evening, my name is Trinity Barber, and I'm also a senior graduating from AUS. As Sebastian stated, I've experienced firsthand how unsafe the intersection can be. What's especially concerning is that scholars have already been hit in front of our building. I'll say that again. There are students that have already been hit in front of our building. And many more instances have come dangerously close to serious injury or worse. Removing the traffic light will only increase the risk. More speed, less control, increasing the chances of tragedy. These are not what-if situations. They are real dangers we face daily. Along with the traffic signal remaining in place, we are asking City Council to formally designate AUS as a safety zone with traffic cameras, just like other schools across the city. It is difficult to understand why AUS was the only high school in the city of Youngstown not included when those safety measures were installed. Our lives are no less valuable than their lives are. We respectfully ask City Council not only to keep the traffic light in place, but also to make that area a school zone in order to slow traffic and protect scholars before another child is seriously hurt. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you for your remarks. Members of council, are there any comments? Councilwoman Davis?
I didn't put my hand up yet. Well, thank you. And thank you, Corey, and the kids for coming here to City Council to speak. I concur. I had a question myself as to why there wasn't a traffic signal, a traffic camera up there by the academy. Not only is there no traffic camera, but there's no markings that it's a school zone. You hear that one more time? There's no markings up there. There's no signs up there saying that this is a school zone. And while we know the emphasis from one entity is about the flow of traffic, what's more important is the flow of the human life. Okay? And removing the signal, a traffic signal, because people run the run the red light, that's a ridiculous, kindly speaking, a ridiculous notion that says remove the traffic signal so that no one runs the traffic signal. What's necessary is that we have traffic enforcement, and in addition to that, make sure that we get those signage up there that says that this is a school zone and keeping that traffic signal in place. Thank you.
Any other comments? Chuck?
Thank you. This is only the second time I'm using this microphone, so I think, okay. I just want to give everybody an update. We received numerous public comments regarding the project. Obviously, everybody's aware of it. At this point, the process that we follow required by federal highway is that we have taken these comments, we have summarized them and verbatim listed them in one document. We are sending them over to MS Consultants as the professional traffic engineer. They're going to address each comment, and then we will compile them together and send them back to ODOT. At that point, we have a couple options. We could fund the intersection ourselves. We cannot use federal money to upgrade it. We could upgrade it if we have the money and council chooses to do so. We could fund that upgrade to that intersection ourselves. I think another option would be probably just leave it alone, and that would adversely affect the traffic patterns on Market Street, I guess, but that's an option. That's where we're at right now. So nothing's finalized yet. We're going to look at all the options that we have, and we'll review them over the next couple of months. We have some time to do so. In regards to the school zone designation, that's typically the school itself submits the state paperwork to our office. At that point, we would designate it as a school zone, and they would have to give us our hours. Mr. Yoakum definitely has my contact information. If he would just get that documentation over to me, and we can get it signed. In regards to the safety or the speed cameras, the Department of Public Works doesn't generally oversee something like that. That goes to Youngstown Police Department.
Any other comments before we go to our next speaker? All right. To the students especially, thank you all for coming and sharing your concerns. Our next speaker tonight is Susie Beiersdorfer, and the topic is the trees in Mill Creek Park. And Susie, you'll need to turn on the microphone. There you go.
Good evening. So I'm Susie Beiersdorfer, and I live in Youngstown, and I speak for the trees. So I want to repeat what three speakers talked about at the last council meeting, the preservation of large trees in Mill Creek Park in the way of the sewer project. There are leaners along the road and areas where thinning would be beneficial, but I'm particularly struck by trees with red X's near the lower entrance to Fellows Gardens and the large and beautiful sycamore tree along Lake Glacier down from the boathouse. Don't remove trees just to park equipment. I saw the plans at the Michael Kusalaba Library and didn't even think to ask about tree removal at that time. My bad, but it probably wouldn't have mattered. I find it disturbing, though not surprising, that trees are almost never taken into consideration unless they are in the way. As a society, we're pretty ignorant of the life-sustaining benefits that trees provide. I have been a tree hugger most of my life and am proud of it. It's only in the past 20 plus years that I have researched the vital roles that trees have in taking in CO2 and releasing oxygen, reducing erosion and stabilizing hillsides, providing shade, and actual dollar savings from reducing the need for air conditioning, especially on south and west sides of buildings. Wind mitigation, reducing the surface temperature of roads and parking lots, as well as being important pollinators and habitats for multiple species. So please, if there's any way we can save a few big and beautiful trees from removal, I and we would be so grateful. I also want to comment on another assault on our Youngstown ecosystem because along with trees, we are a part of this environment. In March 2022, citizens of Youngstown rallied against a proposed First Energy project to site transmission lines along Mahoning River near the amphitheater. The Ohio Power Siting Board rejected their proposal in May 2022, a win. Jennifer French, chair of PUCO board, said the board based its decision on all public comments that were opposing the project. French said it wasn't easy just to simply write off the project, though, because it still needs to be done. French said she wants to see First Energy come back with a solution that works for everyone. Well, they have. I can't read that.
30 seconds.
Thank you. On December 10th, the Ohio Power Siting Board claims there are 15,000 new residential homes that need to be served by a First Energy transmission line. It would require a 65-foot wide clear cut of trees and run 6.2 miles from Lincoln Park to Riverbend, along the other side of the river from the amphitheater. I have a few printouts here, and there is an upcoming public meeting on December 22nd in Columbus at 10 a.m. So getting back to the root of my talk, in these times, we must thoughtfully consider the trees and the benefits that they provide for our quality of life and future life on this planet. Thank you.
Thank you, Susie. Any comments? All right, our third speaker tonight is Keisha Washington. And Keisha's topic is data centers coming near our city.
Good evening, everyone. Western Reserve Port Authority did not research pyrolysis and was going to issue $23 million in development bonds to Sobe Thermal Energy Systems, LLC, to expand their steam heating and cooling company. This plastic and tire pyrolysis plant was planned to be located next to our downtown. Youngstown residents did research and took action, creating Sobe Concerned Citizens. Sobe Concerned Citizens saved our community from permanent toxic air pollution from dangerous pyrolysis business. Now, Mahoning Valley is being targeted by another dangerous polluting type of business. Members of City of Council, there is plenty of peer-reviewed research available for evaluating the threat to public health and safety posed by data centers. In 2023, data centers use 4% of all U.S. electricity. By 2030, this number could jump from 6 to 12%. Residents living near these centers often lose power as they tax the electric grid, and these residents have to pay higher electric bills. A single large data center needs about 5 million gallons of water a day. This is the same amount that a town of 50,000 people will have to use. The generators used by data centers cause serious diesel pollution. This shows why data centers can be bad news for many local residents. Scientists at UC Riverside and Caltech predict these facilities could trigger 600,000 asthma attacks by 2030 in California. In June 2025, the Ohio State legislators removed the air nuisance rule protections by slipping an amendment into the state budget they passed. Again, citizens are in danger. Youngstown residents need protection from these false economic solutions that create a tiny number of local jobs after the construction is complete. As a community organizer for Sobe Concerned Citizens, I urge City Council to demand thorough research of any business trying to locate here in our city. Thank you for your time.
Any comments? All right, Councilman Ray, go ahead.
No, just thanking our activists, friends and neighbors for your passion and engagement, and you've helped and we've worked together on different things. We might not always agree, but you have the best, your heart's in it for our community. You want to keep our residents safe. So I appreciate the fight that you do. Thank you.
Councilwoman Davis.
Thank you, Mike. And Susie, I've already spoken to you about making sure that we protect our water. Just to remind everyone that, Youngstown has in place an ordinance that says the we cannot privatize our water, our city water. But that isn't, it's just an ordinance, it's a law. It can be changed by a new city council. So I have asked Susie to go up there and take the lead, okay, about making sure that we put this into charter language. Because one thing that we know that they're going to be coming after, it is our water. The reason why? Because those places need fresh water, clean water. And guess what we have? That's what we have. So please, I urge everyone to stay woke. Stay woke and push for putting this into charter language so that if there's a new city council, a new body of people up here, that they can't reverse that because our water is our lifeline. Thank you.
Councilman Ray, are you ready to continue?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Under resolutions. Okay.
Okay.
Under resolutions, item number 1,
Suspended consent
2,
is off agenda.
under ordinances, number 3,
Off agenda,
4,
off agenda,
5,
suspended consent.
6,
I believe some folks were, maybe more discussion on this item. There was a question on a separate vote. I'm not sure if we need to have additional discussion on this.
yeah, I did get a request for a separate vote on 6,
That's correct.
Okay.
7,
Suspended consent,
8,
suspended consent,
9,
suspended consent,
10,
suspended consent,
11,
suspended consent,
12,
suspended consent,
13,
suspended consent,
14,
suspended consent,
15,
suspended consent,
16,
suspended consent,
17,
suspended consent,
18,
suspended consent,
19,
amend and suspend with the amendment being to strike Marucci and Gaffney Excavating Company as it appears in all places and replace it with utility contracting.
all right, number 20,
Suspended consent,
21,
suspended consent,
22,
suspended
Mr.
consent.
President,
yes.
I'd like to request a second vote on number 21.
Number 21, a separate vote.
I'm sorry, second reading,
What's that?
second reading.
There would need to be
A
more
second.
agreement to,
I need a second to, or it can be a second, or it can be a separate vote. But I would like to just have it as a separate reading. I mean, sorry, as a second vote.
a separate vote.
Yes,
Okay.
just put a separate vote.
21 is suspended consent with a separate vote.
Yes. All right, so 19 was amend, 20 was suspended consent, 21 is a separate vote, 22,
Suspended consent,
23,
suspended consent,
24,
suspended consent,
25,
suspended consent,
26,
suspended consent,
27,
suspended consent,
28,
suspended consent,
29,
suspended consent,
30,
suspended consent,
31,
suspended consent,
32,
suspended consent,
33,
suspended consent,
34,
suspended consent,
35,
suspended consent,
36,
suspended consent,
37,
suspended consent,
38,
suspended consent,
39,
suspended consent,
40,
suspended consent,
41,
suspended consent,
42,
suspended consent,
43,
suspended consent,
and 44.
suspended consent.
Okay, so our consent agenda is going to be number 5, 7 through 18, 20, and 22 through 44. Is that what you have, Councilman Ray?
We have 5, 7 through 18, 20, and 22 through 44.
22 through 44, yep. Okay, everyone, Councilwoman Turner, go ahead.
Thank you. My apologies, Mr. President. I'd like to have 21 as a second reading, not a separate vote, a second reading, if at all possible.
Okay, how does the rest of the body feel about that?
I'm okay with moving it forward. I think it's good for our city. I think it's good for the development we need to happen. I'm okay with voting on it today.
Okay, anyone else? Councilman Hughes?
I don't have a comment whether it's good or bad but I don't see it hurting going to second reading either. So I support that.
Okay. All right, are we ready to move into the meeting? Okay. This meeting of Youngstown City Council on Wednesday, December 17th, 2025 is now called to order. Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Davis,
Here.
Hughes,
Here.
Kelly,
Here.
Oliver,
Here.
Ray,
Here.
Turner,
Here.
White, Hetrick.
Here. Everyone, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance. Councilman Ray, is there a motion regarding the minutes?
Yes, one moment. Mr. President, I move that we dispense with the reading of the minutes and approve the journal as it stands for the meeting that was held on December 3rd, 2025.
Second.
It is moved and seconded to dispense with the reading of the minutes from the meeting held on December 3rd, 2025, and to approve the journal. Under communications,
Mr. President, under communications, item 1 through 9, I move that they be received and filed and permission granted as appropriate.
Second.
under communications is moved and seconded that items 1 through 9 be received and filed and permission granted. Next is resolutions, item number 1.
Allowing the city of Youngstown to apply for federal surface transportation block grant funds programmed by Eastgate Regional Council of Governments to reconstruct Oak Hill Avenue between West Woodland and High Street.
Councilman Ray.
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules of council and place ordinance item 1 or resolution 1 before council for passage.
Second.
It is moved and seconded to suspend the rules of council and place resolution item number 1 before council for consideration and passage. A roll call on the suspension.
Davis,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas for the suspension.
The rules of council have been suspended. Are there any remarks? Roll call on the passage.
Davis,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas for the passage.
Resolution number 1 has passed. Number 2 is off agenda. Under ordinances, number 3 is off agenda. Number 4 is off agenda. So our next one is number 5.
To adopt and approve the appropriation of the year 2026 temporary operating budget.
Councilman Ray.
Yes, Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules of council and place ordinances 5, 7 through 18, 20, and 22 through 44 before council for passage.
Second.
It is moved and seconded to suspend the rules of council and place ordinance items 5, 7 through 18, 20, and 22 through 44 before council for consideration and passage. A roll call on the suspension.
Davis,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas for the suspension.
The rules of council have been suspended. Are there any remarks? Roll call on the passage.
Davis.
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
and Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas for the passage.
Under ordinances, items 5, 7 through 18, 20, and 22 through 44 have been passed. Next is number 6.
Providing pay raises for certain positions in various departments of the city of Youngstown designated as management.
Councilman Ray.
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules of council and place ordinance item 6 before council for passage.
Second.
It is moved and seconded to suspend the rules of council and place ordinance item number 6 before council for consideration and passage. A roll call on the suspension.
Davis.
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
No.
5 yeas, 1 nay.
Okay, so that means the suspension has failed. Kyle, do you want to address council?
Thank you. Unfortunately, I think that we have a situation where sometimes there is influence by unions and not recognizing that everybody who is actually here representing management tonight doesn't get paid to be here. The idea that unions who are going to be receiving the exact same thing that management gets, but unfortunately, because they have to go through negotiations, and with regards to our safety forces, which is binding arbitration, they have nothing to lose. But when individuals get influenced by outside forces, and you don't appreciate the fact that the people who support and represent what gets done in the city for your constituents, they do this on their own time. There are roughly, out of the 199 employees on this list, maybe 25 get OT. The rest work extra hours on behalf of the community because they care. So it's unfortunate when we had a committee hearing and you could have asked these questions and maybe had some appreciation for the circumstances versus just choosing to vote no to support something, because unfortunately, when we get to the new year, the 9 unions that are currently representing the city are all going to get pay raises because contractually we're required to do that. Unfortunately for council, we put ourselves at risk because at the end of the day, if the city is struggling financially, management forgoes wage increases. We've had to do that in a number of years. So the fact that we don't have support of all of council is sad, because at the end of the day, we make an effort to be here for all meetings and to provide guidance for the council as a whole. Thank you.
Councilwoman Turner, go ahead.
Thank you. You seemingly to be talking to me, Council. I'm just going to say this first. With all due respect, I'm an elected official. Period. Constituents vote for me to sit in this seat. And that includes people who live in the city that work for the union and those that work for management. And for you to even insinuate that I don't care because I have more questions, shame on you. Now, this is the last time that you, Cal, who is appointed finance director, whatever the case may be, is going to ask me why I can't vote or ask more questions. I'll ask 10,000 questions if I want to. And guess what? I'm going to ask them in a new year.
Through the chair, just correctly. We are here. No, I have my opportunity.
Go ahead, Kyle. Yep.
We are here all the time representing the administration. We have reached out to you. We do not hesitate if you want to come and meet with us. So we would appreciate your consideration when you consider all of us, because at the end of the day, we also too represent the community because we deliver those services. Thank you.
Okay.
Councilman Ray, is there a further motion regarding this item?
Put it on.
Can you refresh me of where we were at with this?
So the suspension failed on item 6.
So then I guess it would go to a second reading.
Yes. Councilwoman Davis, do you have a comment on it?
Yes, I do. Hey, I'm the one who said separate vote. Okay, the reason why is because I do have some questions with some recent information that I didn't have when I was inside there. And I'm not going to get testy or anything like that, but I will ask this question. My question number one is, it's about this increase that you're requesting is in anticipation of finding from binding arbitration? Or is it the contract that's already in place?
Go ahead, Kyle.
Through the chair. The fact finder handed down a 444 for the police union. When we go to binding arbitration, the arbitrator cannot actually award anything less than that. That is why our fire department, along with both of our police unions, since I've been here and since '06, we don't ever come to an agreement. They take us to binding arbitration and have nothing to lose after a fact-finding report is actually presented. So we are going into a discussion where they're hoping to get more. A fact finder listened to both sides' testimony and decided that what was best for the community was a 4, 4, and 4. The police department, YPA, doesn't believe that that's fair for them. They would like more. We offered more in actual negotiations. They chose not to accept what we offered because they felt that they could go into fact finding and do better. Unfortunately, the union came out on the losing side. And so that's why they did not support it. So now we're going to meet and maybe potentially reconcile, but we understand what's going to happen. We'll end up going into binding, and now a third party is going to decide exactly what ends up happening. We are going to pitch our ability to pay, but a person who is not from our area, who is an attorney who may be from Cincinnati, is ultimately going to decide what our police officers are going to receive with regards to YPA. So that is unfortunate because we live in an area that's not like the rest of the state. We struggle. We typically tread water. Yes, we are doing much better as a result of ARP and COVID, but eventually we're going to get back to the norm where we are going to have to sustain ourselves based on the revenues that we collect through our income taxes. Thank you.
Councilwoman Davis, go.
Well, thank
follow
you.
up.
Because I just want that clarification. So you're saying that there's no way for it to come back to us at 2%, the contract, because it's.
To the chair.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, right now, what is the floor for YPA is 4 in 2025, 4 in 26, and 4 in 27.
Okay. See, that was easy to answer. That's why I wanted the questions. Thank you.
Councilman Hughes.
It does seem like we did a lot of negotiation here a minute ago, Cal, but that used to be a no-no. But I just want to clarify one thing here. And I agree with Councilwoman Turner. It does seem like you were directing your remarks to her. But please, it might not have been, but the point still being is she's not the one that initiate this separate vote where we here, and I just want to clarify that in her defense, she was not that person. Now, I'm just saying, and I'm not going to say it was Anita Davis, but but that's what now. So I just want to, if we can chill out the bad blood a little bit, but it's just, she wanted more questions. She wasn't even in the meeting, so they always entitled to more questions. So.
To the chair, I concur. Thank you.
Councilman Ray, is there a motion regarding item 6?
I don't know if anyone wants to reconsider or if they feel it should go to a second reading. If we don't have enough rules to suspend I believe it failed the suspension,
Yep.
correct? We need 6 to suspend it. I don't believe, I guess I would ask Councilwoman Turner if she was willing to reconsider. If not, it will go to a second reading.
It's a second
Got-
reading.
Okay.
Well, I didn't.
It's a second reading. I said no to suspend the rules.
So she's not changing her mind. For a second, we'll just need a motion and a second
Well,
to send
if
it.
someone's challenging it, but I don't know that we have the numbers to overcome so by affirmation or acclamation, we're just accepting the second reading.
Yes.
Okay.
Is,
Oh, sorry, Councilman Oliver.
are there, I would just ask Samantha or Councilwoman Turner, is there any more questions that could be answered on the floor, or do you need to go to a committee?
Councilwoman Turner.
I'll have some at our next committee meeting and before.
Okay. Next on our agenda is, let's see, 19. Councilman Ray.
19?
The clerk needs to read the caption.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Authorizing the Board of Control of the City of Youngstown to waive the formal bidding process pursuant to Section 735.051 of the Ohio Revised Code and make payment to Marucci and Gaffney Excavating Company.
Go ahead, Councilman Ray.
Mr. President, I would like to amend ordinance number 19, striking Marucci and Gaffney Excavating Company everywhere that appears in the ordinance and replacing it with utility contracting.
Second?
It is moved and seconded to amend ordinance item number 19, the amendment being to strike Marucci and Gaffney Excavating Company and replace it with utility contracting everywhere that it appears. Are there any comments on the amendment? Roll call on the amendment.
Davis,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas for the amendment.
Ordinance item number 19 has been amended. Is there a further motion, Councilman Ray?
Mr. President, I move to suspend the rules of council and place the amended ordinance 19 before council for passage.
Second?
It is moved and seconded to suspend the rules of council and place the amended ordinance number 19 before council for consideration and passage. A roll call on the suspension.
Davis,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver.
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas for the suspension.
The rules of council have been suspended. Are there any remarks? Roll call on the passage.
Davis,
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas for the passage.
Ordinance item number 19 has been passed as amended. And next is number 21.
Authorizing the Board of Control of the City of Youngstown to renew and amend the cooperative agreement with the Western Reserve Port Authority.
Councilman Ray.
I believe there was a request for a second reading and Councilman Hughes supported that request, so I would ask him for a second.
Second.
Under ordinances, what's that? Item number 21 will be moved to a second reading. And I think that concludes our agenda. Clerk, is that correct? All right. Councilwoman Davis?
Yes, Mr. President, I'm, as a member of City Council, I'm on the Standing Committee. And at this time, I would like to step down from the position of being on the Standing Committee and place in nomination to the Standing Committee, Councilman Jimmy Hughes.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to nominate Councilman Jimmy Hughes to the standing committee. Councilman Ray,
Move to close the nomination.
Second.
and we have a motion to close nominations, and there is a second. Any comments? A roll call on nominating or appointing Councilman Hughes to the standing committee.
Yes.
Hughes,
Yes.
Kelly,
Yes.
Oliver,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Turner.
Yes.
6 yeas.
It was unanimous. Councilman Hughes has been appointed to the standing committee.
Thank you.
Yes. Councilman Oliver?
Just like to welcome Councilman Hughes to the most powerful committee in the world.
I thought that was finance. Councilwoman Davis?
Are we about to wrap up, Mr.?
Yeah, we're
Well,
done.
at this time, I want to say thank you, first off, to Police Chief Carl Davis for your job that you've done, because when you took that office, our city, the level of violence, the number of homicides that we had in our city was just so out of proportion. It's not perfect now, but unlike other people, a lot of other people, I commend the Youngstown Police Department for whatever contributions that it made towards reducing it to the lowest level that we've had in probably 40 years. So I thank you for that, and I thank you for your many, many years of service. Thank you for being my cohort there in the back corner of the Detective Bureau with the goldfish and the waterfalls. So thank you, Carl, for being a heck of an officer. Thank you so much.
Councilman Ray?
Just thanking you. I think this is our last, we have one more meeting after this, maybe? Is this?
It's the last one.
So thanking you, Tom, for your services. President Council, good luck in your next venture.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And Councilwoman Davis? Councilwoman Davis, good luck to you. It's going to be very interesting.
Thank you. And one last comment.
Sure, go ahead.
I don't know if it'll be the last comment, but from me. Thank you to Mayor Brown. Bravo. Mayor Brown, a lot of people don't remember. Sometimes memories are really like like a sieve, and they don't know what this city was like, where we were financially. We were on a precipice, and you helped to guide us through it. Listen, you know, I have beat you upside the head many a times, but I know full well that it was not an easy job. And it's always a thankless job no matter what. So again, thank you so much, sir. And Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you.
Councilman Oliver?
Yeah, thank you. Nikki, I just want to say thank you for all your help. You've really been there for me during, your time as chief of staff. Some of these decisions we had to make, I don't know how I would have been able to do it without you. I really appreciate our talks. I really appreciate you being there. You did a great job. Chief Davis also did a great job. Kevin, I know you still gonna be here, so I think, right? Yeah, great job with the streets. I'm just saying right now. Yeah, appreciate that. To Mayor Brown, first I want to apologize because I didn't know how tough it was to be a mayor when you first took that seat. And I know I came at you so many disrespectful ways. I apologize for that. But but I just want to say I thank you for your leadership and your guidance. I know you slowed me down, redirected some things when it came to these ARP dollars, and I greatly appreciate that. Appreciate your wisdom. I thank you for encouraging me when when I felt like I wasn't gonna be a good father, and you helped me with that. Yeah. And you had a tough job, and I think we made a lot of headway in this city. We built a great foundation together. You, myself, council, your staff, this administration. There's a great foundation laid, whether people know it or not. We did a lot with those ARP dollars. We did a lot in transforming this city to where it is now. And I am sad to see you go. But stay close. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Councilman Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. President. I can't follow up that. So, Merry Christmas. It's been an honor to serve everybody here this whole year. It's been a little roller coaster, but good luck in the future. Thank you. Good luck in the future. Merry Christmas to everybody too. Thank you.
Councilwoman Turner.
I want to say, echo what my colleagues have said, but really, so be concerned citizens. You guys have been amazing this year, and you really have shown the community what activism looks like and what real advocacy looks like. So we need to give you a round of applause, give yourself a round of applause for just staying steadfast on that journey and keeping our community safe. So I got to say that for sure. And I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So to our clerk, Valencia, you put this whole office on your back, and you know how much I appreciate all the work that you do for us and you do for this city. And doing this alone has been really hard. And I hope we get you some more help in this office and continue all the knowledge that you have. So I so appreciate you for all the hard work that you've done this year. And I know we're gonna have a good 2026.
Councilman Hughes.
Mine's is short. My colleagues beat me to the punch for most of it. I'm sorry, Mayor, but I still like you, but my history with the city and the changing of administrations, there's a lot of good people who've been affected by it both ways. We can name what we have. I respected everybody that was elected, everybody that was appointed, and I think I had no real direct animosity to destroy anything that someone wants to do or didn't do. When I was police chief, the last person that came in my office and the last day that I was there was now Chief Davis, and we pretty much hugged and almost cried each other together back in those days. I can do nothing but tell you I have nothing but love throughout his whole tenure, and anything I might have said and done had nothing to do with a person's inability to do a job, because he had the ability and he did do his job. But the nature of some of the things that we do and going back and forth does put us on one side from time to time, but it doesn't have a reflection in the man or the job. And I think that goes true for my association with Nikki, which obviously I had a personal association with her because, I'm getting the neck cut thing going there. And his last day in school, high school, Mayor Brown, I'm the head of the security for his Rand High. How do you call it? I rope off this, I rope off that. And he and I, we just fun about it. And he was class president. That had to mean something there. But his last day in school, that's the first time I met him. I have never had, throughout the years, his kids, my sons, we grew up together, spend the night over there of each other. I didn't, but my son did, as things went on. So my whole thing is that this is like a family but a coming and going family. Sometimes you're going out, sometimes you're coming back. That's how I look at it. I have no hate for anyone. Everybody that worked in government, it's not a good job to work in at times, you know. And as an elected official, we got too many bosses for anything to be perfect for us, you know, and that's how I look at it. But my appreciation for the ones that is in office and leaving office, you know, I had all the respect and I have no disrespect. I had to answer to other people's, and those was my comments when I was making them. But for the police chief, you know, that was family, you know, and I can only say, Carl, I think you did a great job. And if I was in the mayor's place, I would have kept. Yeah.
Okay, if that's the last comment, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Hmm?